I'm Parks Commissioner Steve Sansone here with Deputy Lisa McKay and our Parks team at the corner of Nepperhan and New Main Street, and we're at the Daylighting 3 Park today, to be known as El Parque de la Cultura, Culture Park. Bienvenida a todos ustedes. A little bit of site history here. A little bit of site history. This site was the location of many small businesses. For example, from 1929 to the 70s, Trun's Meat Market, that many of us remember, was on this site and employed many of the neighborhood residents. It was also the site of new small businesses decades later, one of which was a success story that became La Piñata Bakery. About this time in 2018, Mayor Spano officially opened this new daylighted Sawmill River Park. 1.25 acres with green space, seating, artwork, and the city's first water wheel. And in case you didn't know, water wheels are symbols of harmony and ingenuity. They are often seen as symbols of a time when human and nature coexisted in harmony and are a testament to humans' creativity and uniqueness. Since that time, this space has been a creative place for cultural programming within the Hispanic community, celebrated by everyone in Yonkers, whether it be for the Yonkers Hispanic Cultural Foundation's festival, Cinco de Mayo, Dia de la Muerto events, or the Parks Department's Latin American events. And thanks to Luis Muñiz for adorning this space with these beautiful flags today. Luis, where are you? Thank you, Luis. The name change honors the 20 Latin American countries that are represented in Yonkers, and it reflects their struggles, cultural contributions, and remarkable achievements in our community. El Parque de la Cultura. Thanks to our mayor for taking the lead on this special event today. Please welcome everybody, our mayor, Mike Spano.
Thanks, Commissioner and Deputy Commissioner, and to all of our Parks employees, especially those who are here today, the Parks Board, they're the members that are here with us today. Thank you so much. The members of the City Council, before we can name a park, we have to create a park, right? And so there's no way we would have been able to create this park if it wasn't for the hard work and support of the Yonkers City Council. Let's give it to the City Council. Thank you. And when dollars come up short, and they very often do, especially in a project like this where it required us to basically take down an entire strip of malls or a strip of stores, and then we also had to reclaim the river underneath it, we couldn't do that without some real support. And I want to say special thanks to Senator Stuart Cousins, Nader Sage, Senator Shelley Mayer, and of course Senator Gary Pratlow for helping make those dollars available. It was that collective effort that made this all come together for us, and so we're so excited. Latinos here in Yonkers account for almost half of the total population of the city. More than 15% of this city refer themselves as from Dominican Republic. 90% from, that's right, it's here from the Dominican Republic. Let's hear it from Puerto Rico. Wow. You guys want to redo? Let's hear it from the Dominican We're not going to try it again. So, how about the Mexicans? I know the Mexicans in the house. That's right, 6%. And then the list goes on and on. Just look at the flags. More than 20 Latin American countries are represented in our great city of Yonkers. So this park, formerly known as Daylighting 3, which is not all that exciting, is now dedicated to all of you. It is the first park dedicated to Hispanic heritage and the first park with a bilingual sign. Culture Park represents the Hispanic influence here in Yonkers, from business to art to music, and most importantly, to the beautiful culture. We have already had 3 schools that are recognizing the influential Hispanics in our community. And this park will be a daily reminder of the Latino migration to our wonderful city in collaboration with all of your communities. This park is where a lot of festivities happen already. We celebrate the Cinco de Mayo right here. We celebrate the Puerto Rican festival. We had a festival just down the block, 2 weeks ago. It was a great time and so full of festive activities, and we couldn't be more happy because it is a true symbol of what you all bring to the table. That culture, that lively, vibrant community, that community that loves family, that community that can build on the business opportunities that are here. Just like my grandfather used to say when he was alive, because he was an Italian immigrant, he said, I just want a chance to make a life for my family and get out of my way. And that's what you all have done. You just want a chance to make a life for your families and make a community of your own right here in this wonderful melting pot we call America. God bless you and congratulations.
Thank you, Mayor. Please, everyone, welcome our great senator, the majority leader of the state, Andrea Stewart-Cousins, everyone. Big round of applause.
Hey, gracias. Buenos tardes. Buenos tardes. Qué bonitas, yeah, so beautiful. I am just excited. I really am happy that I live in a city that can celebrate everyone, everywhere, all the time, and reflect what people are thinking, reflect the joy in our hearts of our cultures and of our roots, but also the spaces and the places that we gather and enjoy each other. So again, I want to thank you, Mayor, the City Council, everybody who had a role in this, because I know that this doesn't come together without comunidad, without the whole community. And I just really am just so pleased to join, and certainly with my colleagues in the state legislature, to help to make good things like this happen for all of us, because we all benefit when we understand each other better, when we celebrate each other, when we recognize the historic roles that we played and continue to teach our children and give them great, beautiful spaces to learn. So congratulations, and thank you so very much for letting me speak. And thank you to our park, our commissioner and your staff too. So many great parks all over the city. The fact that the city is willing to invest in these green spaces, I mean, it's not enough to be saying kids are not doing this and not doing that. We've got to give them beautiful places to be and to enjoy. So thank you. I'm so happy that you do this. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Andrea. From our City Council President, Lakeisha Collins-Bellamy. Everybody welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is such a beautiful day, and in celebration of a great event, I came dressed festive because the beautiful flags that we have here that represent not only one culture, but las culturas, the many cultures of the Hispanic countries that we represent here with la banduras. Is that how you say it? I told you. Banderas. Okay, I'm working. Duolingo didn't get to that chapter yet, but I'm working. But it is such a beautiful day to be here and celebrate with you all. And I want to thank our mayor and the entire city council for having the foresight to celebrate diversity, because Yonkers is a hugely diverse city. And of course, we celebrate many festivities here at the park, and that's why this is the perfect location. I want to thank the organization and the group of individuals, Ms. Lorraine Lopez, that worked and asked the mayor to put this together. So congratulations on your efforts. The entire city council, we did do a recognition that we will give to you, La Reina. That means the queen, and Duolingo didn't teach me that. But so the city council gives a certificate of recognition. We, the Yonkers City Council, joins the city of Yonkers in honoring the Daylighting Park Renaming Committee in recognition of their dedication and efforts in renaming the park, formerly known as Daylighting 3, to El Parque de la Cultura. Cultura. See, I got to roll that a little better. El Parque de la Cultura. Ay, epa. See, I'm going to get it. This renaming stands as the first park in our community to bear a bilingual sign, but definitely not the last. Symbolizing our commitment to cultural diversity and inclusion, this renaming honors Hispanic and Latino contributions to our community and aims to foster a sense of unity and pride among all residents. The Yonkers City Council is proud to award the certificate on Monday, October 21st, 2024 at the newly named El Parque de la Cultura in Yonkers, New York. Congratulations. God bless.
Thank you.
Everyone, please welcome the District Councilwoman Corazon Pineda Isaac.
Actually, technically, it is District 1, but I am grateful to speak for the opportunity to speak. Thank you, Commissioner Sansone. I am grateful for the opportunity to speak. Being as a Latina woman, Latina councilwoman, it is a great day to celebrate the renaming of this park. So for me, the Parque de la Cultura reflects the heart of this city and our people. We are proud home to residents from countless backgrounds, with each culture contributing its unique flavor and spirit. So this park provides a space for us to celebrate their stories, whether through art, music, and dance, and community events. And the renaming of the daylighting is also part of a larger vision to create sustainable spaces where nature and city life can coexist. This park is a reminder of the responsibility to care for the environment as we care for each other, and it will be a gathering place for families, as has always been, but now with an added measure where it has a name that is bilingual in nature, and a cultural stage for artists to come and community groups to gather. So we officially renamed this park. I want to thank the mayor and his leadership and the group of people that he convened to do this. I also, as mentioned earlier, would like to continuously thank New York State delegation, because the daylighting really was made possible with a lot of funds from New York State to really bring sustainability and green space and open space to our community. So thank you all who participated and made this event a reality.
A lot of what we do in parks, we are guided by our Parks Board. We have Maria Chuli here this afternoon, and we also have, and I think going to speak, our former City Council President, Chuck Lesnick. Chuck?
Set your timer.
Thank you, Commissioner. I actually stand representing two groups of cohorts. One are former council members, Lorraine Lopez, Wilson Terrero, and myself, because this is a park that's part of Daylighting 1 and 2, which had continuity and originally started as a brainchild of Governor George Pataki and Senator Nick Spano, and then Governors Spitzer and Patterson and Cuomo, with the Majority Leader Stuart Cousins coming in with heavy state support. So there's been continuity over legislative generations here. I'm very proud, Maria's come up here with the Parks Board, because our job is actually to make the city beautiful, improve the quality of lives. And I'll just sum up with what I said at Daylighting 1. To paraphrase Joni Mitchell, we took down a parking lot and put up a paradise.
Before we get to the culmination, I'm going to attempt to acknowledge those that are here and took time out of their busy schedule, and thank you for joining us. I guess you can hold your applause till the end, please. We have with us, we have Assemblyman Nader Sage here. We have former Senator Marisol Alcantara. Are you in the back? We have John Rubo, our Majority Leader on the City Council. We have First District Councilperson Deanna Robinson. We have from the City Council 3rd District, Tasha Diaz. We have our DPW Commissioner, Tom Meyer. We have County Legislator Jose Alvarado. And from the organizations, we have Marisol Manchebo from the Yonkers PAL. Marisol. Former Councilman Wilson Terrero. Eddie Laguerre, founder of the Charter School. Dr. Fred Hernandez, CEO of the Charter School. Armando Rivas, Westchester Salvadorian Association. Sarah Brody, Executive Director of the Yonkers Downtown Bid. Thank you for all that you do. Carmen Gomez Goldberg, 100 Hispanic Women. Alberto Velasquez, CSCA President. course, Luis and Vanessa Muñiz from the Yonkers Hispanic Cultural Foundation. Luis, thank you both. A great couple. Lenny Caro, president of the Yonkers Chamber of Commerce. We have former councilman and head of constituent services, Mike Sabatino. Hector Lopez Alio, and also he's on the zoning board. Thank you, Hector. And his vice president, Tony Morel. We also have Millie Gutierrez. She is here. Where are you, Millie? She does everything. And Maria Garcia from the Dominican Cultural Club. Dominican. Who did I miss? I did that. Okay, good. How'd I do? Not bad? Good. I'm not fired yet. That's a good thing. Yes, I did. I'm going to bring back the mayor to introduce one of our special friends. Mayor Spano?
Well, thank you so much. I wanted to make sure at least I did this introduction because every so often I ask the former councilwoman, Lorraine Lopez, once in a while I put her on a mission for me, and she goes out there and she doesn't usually disappoint me. Just like Carmen never disappoints me. And so, and I know there was a time in our lives when we were on two different political camps. Remember that, right? Yeah. So, they were fun times. So.
Right, they were.
I don't have any other way to describe it. But I will say this. Lorraine has always been just a wonderful person, always committed to her cause and always committed to her community. And when I said to her, I have an impossible task for you, which is to name this new park, because she actually came to me and said, we don't have any parks named after any Hispanics in Yonkers. And what are you going to do about that? And I said, all right, well, we do have one park called Daylighting 3, and if you can come up with a name that you can all agree on, right? So we're going to put the Mexicans in one room, the Dominicans in another room, the Puerto Ricans in another room, and then anybody else who wants to be in that room, and you're going to come up with one name. All right? And I thought, honestly, that it was impossible for her to come back to me. And then she threw me a curveball. She came in, walked in, everybody was happy and smiling. She said, we have a name. And that's where we are today. So, Lorraine, you and your entire committee did a great job. Thank you. You made my life that much easier. And so let me give it up. Let's give it up for Lorraine Lopez. Come up here and say a few words.
Can I get the committee to come up, please? Where are my 5 people? Millie, Alberto, Gilberto, Carmen, Armando. Hola, mi gente, ¿cómo están? Okay, yeah. October 21st, 2024 marks a historic day in the great city of Yonkers. Today is not just a turning point, but it is the culmination of a living promise to make this a city that is representative of the people who live in it. From its founding as a village in 1646, and for the first time since its incorporation as a city in 1872, Yonkers is officially designating a new park with an official name in the Spanish language. Now known as el Parque de la Cultura, this newly designated city space will serve as a symbol of how our city has grown and expanded to be more inclusive of its diverse population. From 1646 until 2024, it's easy to say that this has been a long time coming, but it has also been a labor of love. And I know it's been for the mayor. This endeavor could not have been possible without the contributions of many great minds and helping hands. I would like to thank Mayor Spano, Commissioner Steve Sansone, and the Parks Board for their support. Mayor Spano, thank you for your leadership and continued support of the Hispanic community and the many cultures that make up the tapestry of this amazing city. Thank you. Gracias. Thank you. Let us remember, parks are for the people, all of the people. Thank you for attending today and helping us celebrate this historic occasion. Now, on the count of 3, vamos a gritar el Parque de la Cultura, pero para que nos oigan. 1, 2, 3. El Parque de la Cultura. Thank you.
I did not want to forget everyone. A round of applause for Maria Alfaro from One Paso. Maria's here. And of course, our friend Alfonso Alvarez, who is the pillar of the community down here.
I'm sorry, I didn't name the members of the committee. Can I name the members?
Absolutely. And then let's do the
I'm
countdown.
I'm sorry, I forgot to name the members of the committee. I'm a little nervous. Okay, Carmen Goldberg. Gilberto Guterres. Armando Rivas. Alberto Velázquez. Emily Gutierrez.
We're ready? Let's do a countdown, Lorraine.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.